Alright, Jarheads, this is Stefan from Lush and Salty Aquariums, and we're going to try and take a look at one of my jar aquariums. Now these things are awesome because you can make them with, gosh, just stuff you buy at Crate and Barrel or container store. Simple plants, couple tiny fish. I'll show you how it works. So this thing's about 2 gallons, if that. And I've got a pothos, which is a garden variety house plant, or I should say a house variety garden plant. But it's the plant that you always had, that your parents always had. It's the plant that you see in the corner of every office everywhere. And it's really awesome for dipping into a jar tank. This is its root system. And look, it's already down into the substrate. Now the fish in here are called least killifish. They're the smallest live bears in America. They're really hardy. I've got a nano heater in here, but even when I didn't, they did all right. And they keep making babies, and when I clean the water, I take some of the babies out, and you're gonna hate me, but I feed them to my saltwater fish to keep the population in check. At the bottom, you see cryptocorn parva crypts. They're spreading. Those blotches are snail eggs. Nothing I can do about that. I don't mind the snails. There's a big one. Up on top, I've got duckweed and frogbit. The centerpiece is just a hunk of cured driftwood. It's been in there for a while, and the roots of everything are kind of intermingled with it. It also softens the water. All driftwood does, which is great for certain fish. I've got some of my lucky bamboo that you can get in Chinatown or probably any nursery. And then this is a sort of a makeshift LED light, but I also use, and you can use, just any light. This one's usually on. I turned it off for filming. And it's just a floor lamp. This is basically a table next to where I sit and read and stare at my tanks. It's just that simple. So let's kind of go in and take a peek and see what swims by. There's the older least killifish tooling around, and then a lot of their babies. You might discover there's one there on the ground. They're kind of cool in their own way. There's a whole bunch of them the more you stare. I also have a couple pygmy catfish in here like I do in all my tanks. Because it's heated, they're gonna be fine. I change the water about once a week. It's super easy, just siphon it out and put dechlorinated water and a little bit of iron and other fertilizers. You don't even have to do that. But the fact that you've got growth in and out of the tank is what's so awesome about this. And by the way, the root systems from the pothos, you see a couple white ones there, those actually help filter the water. And the more of that, just like the frogbit roots here, pulling nutrients and waste from the water enables you to have a small tank with, there goes a snail, and it doesn't get polluted. I mean, it will, but that certainly helps, that and water changes. So if you have any questions or want to know more about jar tanks, I'm happy to answer and help you out. Anyone in the Bay Area want some least killifish, look me up. I'll give you a few. All right, everybody, always keep your hands in the tank and have a happy 2020.